Hey class, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamma ghani to all of you. Welcome to today's class and aaj ki today's class is your CBSE 9 in one shot best topic polynomials, right? So polynomial is a really good topic in mathematics and it is a very useful topic because even for the upcoming grades you need to be very good in polynomials to solve algebra. It is the basics of algebra. Got it? So a very important topic right now that we are going to discuss today. So let's start the class without wasting any more time. Let's start the session. Okay, acha, before that, if you are new here, if you have not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video before you leave and subscribe to the channel. ठीक है, चलो let's move ahead now. So first thing, polynomials is a variable. Polynomial is an expression in a variable. ठीक है, remember this thing, terms are separated by positive or negative. The terms of a polynomials are separated by positive or a negative. Variable will be there with some coefficient, okay, and these are called different terms. Power must be in a whole number. So the definition of polynomials, if someone asks you, remember the definition of polynomials will be an algebraic expression. Polynomial is also an algebraic expression only. So polynomial is an algebraic expression in which, remember one thing, power of the variable, power of the, listen very carefully, I am talking about power of the variable is a whole number. Power of the variable is a whole number. Remember, power of the variable I am talking about, not for the number. A number can have any power it wants, but power of the variable must be a whole number. Now what does it mean? It means two things. Remember the one thing, division by variable is not allowed. Division by variable is not allowed, and fractional power also are not allowed. Okay, fractional powers are not allowed. Fractional powers are not allowed. So with this you can easily tell whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. For example, x square plus 1 by x. If I ask you, is it an expression, algebraic expression? Yes, it is. But if I ask you whether it is an algebraic expression or not, so you can clearly see I am doing the division by variable x. So the power of the variable is become negative now, so it is not a polynomial. Same way, x square plus square root of x, if is it a polynomial, so here power of x is 2. Power of x is inside the square root, power is half. Half is not a whole number, this is also not a polynomial. This part is a polynomial because power of x is 3, power of x here is 2. Remember, whenever there is a constant number, the power of variable is 0. So 0, 2, 3 all are whole numbers, it is a polynomial. It is what? A polynomial. Got it? Very basics. After that, polynomials classification on the basis of number of terms. So on the basis of number of terms, you have monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial means only one term, binomial means two terms and trinomial means three terms. Okay? And three unlike terms. Remember, three unlike terms. Binomial means two unlike terms. Got it? Those terms which cannot be added or subtracted. Otherwise, 5x plus 3x if I write, it is not a binomial because 5x plus 3x can become 8x. So two unlike terms it should have. Then the classification on the basis of degree. First is linear polynomial. So linear polynomial means what? Linear polynomial meaning is the power of the variable is 1. Achha, first thing we need to understand degree. So before I go for the basis on the classification on the basis of degree, the meaning of degree of a polynomial, ekdam chota sa topic, very small concept, that is highest power of the variable in a polynomial. Just see the power of the variable in all the terms, and in whatever term the power of the variable is highest, that will be your degree of the polynomial. Got it? For example, let's say I have x cube minus 5x square plus 7x cube minus x raised to the power 9. Suppose if it is a term, it is a polynomial. Power of variable here is 3, power of variable here is 2, power of variable is 3, power of, or let's make it 6, power of variable is 6, and power of variable here is 9. So you can clearly see here the highest power is 9. So the degree of this polynomial will be 9. As simple as that. Got it? So all those polynomials whose degree is 1, all those polynomials whose degree is 1 is called a linear polynomial. Okay? All those polynomials whose degree is 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. All those polynomial whose degree is 3 is called a cubic polynomial. Okay, don't look at this example, only one variable you should know. So x square plus 2x plus 3, for example. Only one variable is there in your syllabus. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, highest power is 3, here highest power is 2. And linear polynomial x plus root 7, remember root 7 is okay, no problem with that, because on a number, the number's power can be anything, power of the variable should be a whole number. Power of variable here is 1, power of variable here is 0. So it is a polynomial. Since the highest power is 1, linear polynomial. Then after 3, suppose degree 4, degree 5, degree 6. So we just call it degree 4 polynomial, degree 5 polynomial, degree 6 polynomial. We don't remember that many names. Okay, this much is enough. Then there is a constant polynomial. What is constant polynomial? Constant polynomials is a polynomial whose degree is 0. Remember, for a constant polynomial, degree is equal to 0. So what comes under constant polynomial? Each real number, remember here, except 0 is a constant polynomial. Each real number except 0 is a constant polynomial. That means other than 0, all the numbers, be it rational, irrational, anything, comes under the category of constant polynomial. What is 0 polynomial? We have not included 0 here, na? So 0 comes under 0 polynomial. So px equal to 0 is a 0 polynomial. And remember, the most important thing is degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. Degree is not defined for a 0 polynomial. For the explanation of this, go to Umang series polynomial session. You will be able to get the explanation. Got it? Next part, zeros of a polynomial. What is zeros of a polynomial? So those values of x for which value of the polynomial becomes 0. Those values of x for which value of the polynomial becomes 0. For example, I have a polynomial px is equal to x plus 1. If I put x equal to minus 1 over here, the value of this polynomial at x equal to minus 1 will become minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. So at minus 1, value of polynomial is equal to 0. That means I can say x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of polynomial px is equal to x plus 1. As simple as that. Got it? Simple. Okay. Next part, zeros of a polynomial. So we need to find out the zeros of the polynomial. So zeros of the polynomial we will find out by doing the factorization. Okay, so all those we are going to understand. One more important thing you need to understand is the maximum number of zeros of a polynomial is equal to its degree. Maximum number of zeros a polynomial can have will be equal to degree. That means a quadratic polynomial will have maximum 2 zeros, a cubic polynomial will have maximum 3 zeros, linear polynomial will have maximum 1 zero, and so on. Okay, now next part, factor theorem statement. Ab dekho, factor theorems, the statement and remainder theorem is not there, but we need to study factor theorem to factorize the polynomials. Got it? So what does factor theorem says? Very easy part. Both the statements you need to understand very well. Factor theorem says that if px is a polynomial with degree 1 or greater than 1, that means at least linear polynomial, quadratic, cubic, degree 4, degree 5, anything, but linear polynomial, minimum linear polynomial it should be, and t is a real number, t is some real number, such that first condition, x minus t is a factor of px if pt is equal to 0. T is a real number. Suppose I have px equal to some polynomial. What is happening is, suppose if I put x as suppose t, some value t, if I am putting in place of x, suppose t if I am putting, and I am getting the answer, the value of the polynomial is becoming 0. In that case, I can say x is equal to t is a 0 of the polynomial. Just now I have told is a 0 of the polynomial. So once you got to know that t is a 0 of a polynomial, How do you convert it into factor? Shift this t over there. So you will get x, t will change the sign, x minus t is a factor of px. X minus t is a factor of px. The second thing is just opposite of it. That is, if I say if x minus t is a factor, then what will be 0? Make this factor equal to 0. So you'll get x is equal to 2, x is equal to t is a 0 of polynomial px. Okay, beta, x is equal to t is a 0 of the polynomial tx. So this conversion is very important. Roots to factor. Okay, if x equal to 2 is a root, what will be factor? Shift t over there. X minus t is a factor. Okay, and if x minus t is a factor, make it equal to 0. X is equal to 2. X is equal to t will be a root. For example, suppose if x is equal to t, 2 is a 0 or root or 0 of a polynomial is same thing, is a 0 of polynomial px, then what will be factor? Shift 2 over there. X minus 2 is a factor. Got it? Similarly, if I say x is equal to minus 3 is a 0 of polynomial px, then I will say shift minus 3 over there. X plus 3 is a 0 of polynomial. X plus 3 is a factor. X plus 3 is a factor of px. So this 0 to factor conversion is very important for you to understand. Once you have understood this thing, then only you will be able to get the solutions. Okay, then factorization we can do by taking common. Suppose x square minus x is there, take x common, so x into x minus 1 you have got. So factorization means splitting any polynomial in its factors. Suppose 15, if I do the factorization, it will be 5 into 3. So 5 is a factor of 15, 3 is a factor of 15. Prime factorization. Same way, factorize a polynomial in such a way that it can be written as a product of small polynomials. For example, one more polynomial by grouping method if we'll do ab plus bc plus ax plus cx. If I take common b from the first two points, it will be b times of a plus c. And take x common from these two, x commons a plus c. Now take a plus c common, we have b plus x. So they go a plus c and b plus x are two separate polynomials, and multiplying them you will get the polynomial. So that is called factorization. Okay, then you have splitting the middle term method. For any quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, the split in the middle term says split this middle term bx in such a way you want two numbers such that addition of those two numbers is equal to b and product of those two numbers is equal to a into c. Simple thing. Once you have got these two numbers, split this term. Suppose 7x was there, you have split it as 5x and 2x. So write 7x as 5x plus 2x, then grouping method. Take common from the first 2 points, take common from the last 2 terms, then solve it further. Got it? It's very important part, splitting the middle term method. Then we will have cubic polynomials also, factorization of cubic polynomials, that I will teach you with the help of an example. Okay, these are your identities, very important. In the Umang series sessions, I have done the proof for these identities also. We have solved all the questions. So for more detailed, if you have not watched, if you are still thinking, sir, you are going too fast, since it is a one shot video, I have to make it quick. If you are still facing difficulty, go through the Umang series sessions of this topic. Everything will be clear because I have done everything there in detail. Got it? Let's start the class now. Okay, so let us start with some questions. So before I start, let me tell you one thing. Those who are willing to join Vedantu, all of you, this is a very good option for all of you, because in each and every class there will be unlimited live classes. First thing, you will not have any maximum limit on how many classes you can attend. You can attend as many classes as you want, and in each and every class there will be fun and high level quizzes. Other than that, you will be able to compete with students throughout the world because all will be there in your class. Then you will be having an option to when you are watching the replay, that time also you can answer the quizzes, you can see your name in the leaderboards. Okay, then whatever I am teaching, that notes will be downloadable. You can download those notes so that you can always remember what I have told at what point, and that too in my own handwriting you will get it. Okay, so then in class doubt solving, there will be a dedicated teacher in your each and every class to take care of your doubts. Test conducted in a regular interval of time and assignments after each and every class. Micro courses and crash courses are free of cost. Micro courses are chapter specific course, crash courses are revision courses. All this will be available to you for a very less price. Remember, more classes, less price. Okay, so the registration, for registration, go to the link which is mentioned in the description box of this video, as well as it is in the pinned comment section. The coupon code is GPE Pro. This, if you'll apply, you will get 20% off. This coupon code GPE Pro, if you'll apply, you will get 20% off. Right? Let's look at the questions now. First question. Determine which of the following polynomial has x plus 1 as a factor. We need to check whether x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial or not. Whether x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial or not. So देखो, one thing is you divide this polynomial x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 by x plus 1, then you check whether remainder is 0 or not. If remainder is 0, you will say it is a factor. Remainder is not 0, not a factor. But that is a very lengthy method. What we are going to do, we'll use factor theorem na yaar. I will say that, sir, if x plus 1 is a factor, suppose I say for the first one, if x plus 1 is a factor, what will be the 0? I have told you make it equal to 0. So x plus 1 make equal to 0. X plus 1 equal to 0, shift 1 over there, x is equal to minus 1. If x plus 1 is a factor, x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of this polynomial, right? And we can easily check 0 whether x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of this polynomial or not. How? Simple thing, yeah. What is the polynomial? Px is x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Put x equal to minus 1. So x equal to minus 1, it will be minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 plus 1. So you are getting minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 0. So at the value at x equal to minus 1, it is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1 is a 0. So x plus 1 is a factor. So it is correct. For first one, x plus 1 is a factor. Similarly, check whether x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of second polynomial also or not. So value at x is equal to minus 1 for this polynomial, x raised to the power 4 plus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. So at x equal to minus 1 raised to the power 4 plus minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 raised to the power 4 is 1, minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, minus 1 is minus 1 plus 1. देखो, this to this got cancelled, this to this got cancelled, but still 1 is left. So at x is equal to minus 1, the value is not equal to 0. It is not equal to 0, no, it is equal to 1. So I can say x is equal to minus 1 is not a 0, and if it is not a 0, x plus 1 is not a factor, right? So I can say x plus 1 is a factor only for the first polynomial. For the second polynomial, it is not a factor. Okay? That is why factor theorem is important. Next question, let's see. Next question is this. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of px in each of the following cases. I am saying x minus 1 is a factor of px. So again, if x minus 1 is a factor, whenever factor is there, think of it in terms of zeros. So if x minus 1 is a factor, what will be 0? Make it equal to 0. So x minus 1, make it equal to 0, you will get x is equal to 1. So I can say x is equal to 1 is a 0 of the polynomial. So let's see whether it is 0 or not. Px is equal to x square plus x plus k. Okay? So they have told that x minus 1 is a factor. So x minus 1 is a factor, obviously x is equal to 1 will be a 0. So I know value of this polynomial at x is equal to 1 must be equal to 0. Because I know x is equal to 1 is a 0. So what is the value at x is equal to 1? It will be 1 square plus 1 plus k equal to 0. 1 plus 1 plus k equal to 0. So 2 plus k equal to 0. That means k is equal to minus 2. That means k is equal to minus 2. Got it? This is how this question can be solved. Simple hai? Factor to zeros, factor to root, root to factor. Conversion you should be very frequent over there. Okay, then factorize quadratic equations are given over here. First one, 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Now here I want two numbers such that their addition is equal to coefficient of x, which is 7, and their multiplication is equal to a into c. Coefficient of x square into constant term, 2 into 3 is 6. So the numbers are simple na yaar, 6 and 1, 6 and 1. 6 into 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 3. Take 2 common and x common. You are left with x plus 3, and here take plus 1 common, x plus 3. So finally you have got x plus 3 into 2x plus 1. Easy hai? Right? By x plus 3 is common over here, x plus 3 is common over here. Take x plus 3 common, 2x plus 1 we are left with. Next question, 6x square plus 5x minus 6. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So I want two numbers such that their addition is equal to 5 and their multiplication is 6 into minus 6, which is minus 36. Which is what? Minus 36. So now I can see those numbers. See, 36 I can write as 36 into 1 or 18 into 2 or 12 into 3 or 9 into 4. 9 into 4 is 36. I want to create minus 36. Addition should be 5. So simple, 9 and minus 4. Here also 9 and minus 4. See, 9 minus 4 is addition will give 5. 9 into minus 4 will give me minus 36. So 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. Take common. By 6 and 9, 3 can be taken common and I can take x common. So I am left with the 2x plus 3. Here take minus 2 common. You are left with 2x plus 3. Now take 2x plus 3 common. So here you are left with 3x and here you are left with minus 2. Ho gaya factorization. Done. Right? By factorization quadratic equation, all of you have been doing it for like since what, grade 8. Right? Splitting the middle term method. So this is how you have to remember. Only remember this part. What? That if I have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c. Remember, I want two numbers such that addition is equal to coefficient of x and multiplication is equal to a into c. This is the part which you need to remember. Okay, this is how this question will be solved. Let's go for the next question. Next question coming to your way is this. This question is a cubic polynomial. We need to factorize the cubic polynomial now. So for cubic polynomial, the factorization is being done in 3 steps. First step, okay, the cubic polynomial factorization is being done in 3 steps. What is the first step? The first step is trial and error method. First is trial and error step. What you will do, by see, I know cubic polynomial is there. It will have 3 roots, 3 zeros. But I don't know which is the first 0. So what I will do, I will start by putting different values here. See, look at the constant term. The constant term here is minus 5. So write all the factors of 5. Factors of 5 are 1, minus 1, 5, minus 5. So these values we will check. So let's say my polynomial px is given as x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Let's put x equal to 1 in this polynomial. So value at 1 will be equal to 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 9 into 1 minus 5. So 1 is, then here it is minus 3, minus 9, minus 5. Definitely it is not equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 is not a 0 of this polynomial. Second part, let's put x equal to minus 1. So at x equal to minus 1, it will be minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus 9 into minus 1 minus 5. Minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 square is 1. but 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. Minus 9 into minus 1 is plus 9, and then minus 5. Now see, minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4, and minus 5 will give you minus 9. So it will be 9 minus 9, which is equal to 0. So I got to know that x equal to minus 1 is a 0 of this polynomial px. If it is a 0, how do you get the factor? By factor you will get by shifting minus 1 over there. So x plus 1 is a factor of px. ठीक है, x plus 1 is a factor of this px. That means this polynomial px, it is a cubic polynomial. It will have 3 factors. So out of those 3 factors, I have got one factor as x plus 1. The remaining 2 factors, how will you get? Just divide px by x plus 1. Just divide px by x plus 1. So the second step is long division. Second step is what? Long division. So in second step, you will divide this polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5 with the factor which you have got, that is x plus 1. Okay, so how do you create x cube from x? Sir, multiply with x square. X square into x is x cube. X square into 1 is x square. Okay, now what you will do at this step? Obviously change the signs. Obviously we will change the signs. So this will become minus. Let me use a different pen so that we can see the sign difference clearly. So this will become minus. This will also become minus. X cube minus x cube got cancelled. So now we are left with minus 3x square minus x square. It will become minus 4x square minus 9x minus 5. Now how do you create minus 4x square from x? Sir, multiply with minus 4x. So minus 4x into x is minus 4x square. Minus 4x into 1 is minus 4x. Remove this part. Okay. So what you will be getting? Now change the signs. Let's change the signs. So you will be getting plus. This will become plus. Why we are changing the sign? Because we are doing the subtraction over here. Okay. So minus and plus will get cancelled. Minus 4x square plus 4x square got cancelled. Minus 9x plus 4x will be equal to minus 5x minus 5. How do you create minus 5x from x? Or multiply with minus 5. So minus 5x minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. Again, let's do the subtraction. Okay, if I do the subtraction over here, minus will become plus, minus will become plus. Minus 5x plus 5x got cancelled. Minus 5 plus 5 got cancelled. Remainder is 0. Now remember, second step in long division, definitely you should get remainder as 0. Must. If you are not getting remainder as 0, that means you have made a mistake either in the long division or while getting the factor. Your factor is not correct or your division is not correct. Remainder must be 0 because I am dividing this polynomial by one of its factor. When you divide something by its factor, remainder is always 0. Right? So, as I was telling you, beta, if we'll do the division, you will get the remaining 2 factor, but instead we have got a quadratic polynomial. So this quadratic polynomial, if I factorize it further, I will get my remaining 2 factors. So this is your third step now, and the third step is factorization of quadratic polynomial. What is the third step? Third step is factorize quotient. So quotient was x square minus 4x minus 5, I think, minus 5. So I want 2 numbers such that their addition is equal to minus 4 and their multiplication is equal to minus 5. So the numbers are nothing but minus 5 and 1, minus 5 and 1. So x square minus 5x plus x minus 5. Take x common, x minus 5. Take plus 1 common, x minus 5. Take x minus 5 common, you are left with x plus 1. So these are your remaining 2 factors. So factorization of this polynomial, by earlier we have got one factor as x plus 1. Then remaining 2 factors are x minus 5 and x plus 1. Now don't be afraid that sir x plus 1 is repeating twice. So what it can happen? It can be there, nah? No problem with that, right? So x plus 1, when you will multiply x plus 1 with x minus 5 with x plus 1, if you will multiply all three, you will get this cubic polynomial as your answer. Correct? This will be your factorization. So very important question. This question comes in your exam directly, 4-mark question it is. So remember, 3 steps factorization will be done for a cubic polynomial. Okay. Next question, factorize the following. Beta, in this factorization, when you see more than one variable, na, you have to factorize it using some identity. So first one, look at the part here. But you have 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2xy plus 4 root 2yz minus 8xz. Definitely, just by looking at this, clearly दिख रहा होगा, you can clearly see 2x square is a whole square, y square is a whole square, 8z square is a whole square, right? They all are whole squares. So a square plus b square plus c square form you can see over here. So I can write this 2x square as root 2x whole square. This y square I can write as y whole square. And 8z square I can write as 2 root 2z whole square. Okay? So it is a square plus b square plus c square term is there. But don't be in such a hurry. First understand this thing also. Ki if you look at these terms, out of all these terms, after that minus 2 root 2xy, minus 8xz, all that is given. So first focus on the negative terms. See, in this one term is negative and this is the other negative term. In both the terms, you can see both the negative terms, x is common. X is common. So that means x term is negative. Okay? X term is going to be negative. So now write this 2x square as minus root 2x whole square plus y whole square plus 2 root 2z whole square. Remember, the negative is outside the square root. Inside it is not allowed. Okay. Now, after that minus 2 root 2xy, how it can be written? See, minus of, or I can write as plus 2 times of minus root 2x into y. है ना? A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2b, that is y, and c, which is 2 root 2z plus 2ac. So 2 into a is minus root 2x and c is 2 root 2z. अब देखो भाई, everything is being sorted. 2 into minus root 2 is minus 2 root 2 xy. Here 2 into 2 root 2, 4 root 2 yz positive, and minus is there. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 8xz. Everything is following perfectly. So I can clearly say this is the form of, what is this form? This is the form of minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z whole square. So this is the factorization. You can write this as, this is the factorization, or minus 2 root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z into, same thing, minus 2 root 2x minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z. Got it? This is the factorization. Similarly, let's do the factorization for the second one. My second one is what? 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 36a square b plus 54ab square. अब देखो 8a cube and minus 27b cube, you can clearly see are your perfect cubes. So it will be, write this 8a cube as 2a whole cube minus 3b whole cube. So here you will be getting, see, minus. So a minus b whole cube formula was a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b. So write it as minus 3 into 2a square into 3b plus 3 into 2a into 3b whole square. Correct? अब देख लो बेटा भाई, everything is correct. 2a whole square will be 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 3 is 36. 36 a square b minus. And here 3 into 2 is 6. 3 square will be 9. 9 6 are 54. AB square. So it is the formula for 2A minus 3B whole cube. So you can write it as, this is also correct, or you can, if you want, you can write it like this also. 2A minus 3B into 2A minus 3B into 2A minus 3B. So here we have used the identity. In the first case, we have used the identity of A plus B plus C whole square. A plus B plus C whole square, and here we have used A minus B whole cube. So you need to remember the identities, then only you will be able to get the answer. Got it? So this is all in this part, beta. As I have told you earlier that the link for the registration to Vedantu's Pro subscription course is in the description box, as well as it is the pinned comment section. Just go to that part, apply the coupon code GPE Pro. As soon as you will apply this coupon code, your price will be discounted by 20%. This will be the price for 1 month. This will be the price for 3 months. Remember, this price includes all the subjects: maths, physics, chemistry, biology, SST and English. All the subjects are included in this price. Remember, if you take the course for more number of months, the price per month will reduce. Also, the price per class comes out to be very cheap, as rupees 11 and rupees 9 if you attend 6 to 7 classes every day. So all of you are more than welcome to join. Remember, the coupon code is GPE Pro to get 20% off. Got it? So this is all in this class. I hope all of you understood this part. For more detailed explanation, please watch out Umang series sessions, because this topic is very lengthy. So it is very hard to complete this with in detail in one lecture. So that is why I have tried to done it. I have done it like revision, because it is a one shot video. But for detail, go to Umang series sessions. Got it? So this is all in this class. Thank you so much, bachcho, for coming to the session. Please don't forget to like the video before you leave, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Sayonara. Khuda Hafiz to all of you. Bye bye.